Hobie secret test number 1. I'm doing the chip. Due to the secrecy of the testing and the possible piss taking from everybody being unable to seize me in a Hobie today, every time I take this test in darkness, or initially for darkness, initially in darkness, and then we'll see how we go after that. So off to the goat track. Well, we are now at the top of the track. We've managed to successfully cross the road and we're about to head down. First descent is quite steep, a couple of washaways, but it's a nice wide track. Let's see how we go. We have successfully traversed the first downhill section, relatively easy, solid ground. Now we're about to enter the narrowing section. We've got some gates to overcome. Being a Hobie, it's a relatively wide beast. Hopefully we'll fit through the poles. For this mission, we've gone down and chosen the wide axle. Now, it's not my choice of wheels. I would have preferred the fatter wheels, but unfortunately that is what was supplied with the test rig. So we've gone the wide axle for stability, but the skinny wheels, look, they're holding up all right on the gravel, but we'll have to keep going and see how we end up. Okay, well, we've managed to traverse the first section. It's a relatively easy path, flat and firm. However, we're finally sighted our destination, the water. But we still have to overcome nasty little washaway. It looks like there's been some recent attempts to repair the path, but maybe they should put a bit more effort in next time. It's looking a bit tidy, but gee, there's some nasty soft bits just on the edge there. So hopefully we'll get through successfully. There's probably only another 200 metres through the scrub. Might have to make that a bit wider next time. Oh, we have got a Hobie after all. But I think the trip will be worth it. The destination looks beautiful. We've just reached the first uphill section of the track. So far it's all been downhill and flat, relatively easy going. Be a good time to test the weight distribution in the kayak now. Just see how we're going. A little bit heavier at the front, and there's no battery or deck sound on it today, so that will certainly take some time to balance it out properly. But we're going all right, so let's push on. Well, we seem to have overcome the uphill section quite easily. Again, a very slight gradient. You can see the destination, we're almost there. We've got an unusual occurrence in Mornington. It's called the land breeze. And generally what happens if the land cools down overnight great or faster than the water, during the morning while the water's still warm, the hot air rises off the water, dragging the cold air in off the land. You can see it only extends out for 200 or 300 metres. But it makes a perfect kayaking conditioning place. So we're anyway over that bit. We've got to get to the water yet. We've probably got the tricky bit of the path now to overcome. It's a nice little dog leg to the left, with an angle rolling down the hill. So we need to take this nice and slowly. So we're going to slow down, drop it back a cog, get the vehicle square with the hill, and then traverse down slowly, just gentle braking at the bottom. Now the work to the path, look, it's recent and it's good. It's going to take a little while to settle in, but certainly better than what it was. And almost at the destination. However, this is a trap ball for the unweary. It looks good, but gee, that corner's pretty sharp, and if you just don't allow enough room and keep right over to the left, quite often you end up down there. Done that with a kayak once or twice, don't want to do it with a Hobie. Hatters, I'm trying my hardest. Alright guys, this is dangerous. I'm going to have to turn the camera off now. Hopefully you'll see me at the bottom. Well guys, you can see we've made it down. Tracks are showy. We've got plenty of width there. Didn't go too close to the edge other than the very top, but keep that in mind for the trip home. Biggest fear was actually getting across some of these soft rocks, but look, we've got to the edge of the water relatively easily. The old boat launching ramp needed a bit of work, but she's tidied up enough to get the Hobie into the water, and we're ready to go. Just a a glorious day to be out here. So we're packing up and we should have some fish on board very shortly. Kids, here we go. We're off and paddling. All systems seem to be working fine. Took a little while to figure out how to get the mirage drive actually plugged in, but it's all going now. And off we go. So we've got one rod out. We're going to try and head around the next headland and try up some some squid, or even salmon actually, and then come back into this little bay here for some squid later. Beautiful sunrise, a little bit of breeze on the water, but it's all offshore and all good. Now we just had our first strike for the day. The drag was probably set a little bit light, didn't hook up, couldn't really tell what it was. Hopefully it's a salmon or could be a pike, so we'll keep trialling this little bay and see how we're going, but all good so far, Hatters. It's a lovely machine. And he got down here, but the test is going to be getting home up the hill. So we'll save the pro till I'm back at home having a beer. It's a bit hard to see, but there's some birds just starting to fire up here. And at the moment I'm heading out straight out. There's a big school of big flock of birds. They're working really hard. It's a bit of a paddle, but hopefully we'll get there before the legs fall off and the fish go deep. No stinkers around at the moment, so maybe they haven't seen it. Anyway, keep paddling, see how we go. Well, made it out here and finally hooked up on the soft plastic and the hard body at the same time, and lost the soft plastic and almost lost the hard body rod, but we're still hooked up now. Got the camera working. It's not going to be very good quality video. The birds are around, they sort of moved off with the school, but we'll just play this one out and see where we end up. Well, I've got 3 fish so far, and I've just started trialling again. The birds have gone quiet, and fair income I just shit myself because the whole bay around me just erupted at the one time. Now they've all gone back down again. I'm just trialling through as we speak, but geez, that was frightening almost. The unexpected noise of splashing when there's just nothing else around me apart from one mongrel jet ski. But anyway, look disappointing as it's gone. Whew, it's been exciting. I'll tune back in a second. Well, Hatters, we made it back in one piece. Kayak's still there, I'm here, and we've got a food of fish. Got it back on the beach without smashing the mirage drive. Now to get it up the hill. Clean some fish first, and I'll update you once it's back in the garage and clean and dry. Bye for now, Matt.